Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In the last episode, we finished off Alistair's companion quest, and I mentioned that we would need to go back to Soldier's Peak. I know we just left the place, but, you know, Levy will have had some time to clean up and hopefully bring some of his family to the peak. We have something to do there. There we go! And the peak is looking very nice. How are you doing, Levy?
Welcome back, Warden. As you can see, we've been busy. Cleaned the place up a bit. Even my brother Mikhail came out of hiding. Never will you find a finer smith. Also got some goods stored here that might interest you. Buy them now before my cousins move it all someplace else.
I'd like to see your wares. Did you tell your family about Sophia? The keep looks a lot different. Any trouble with Avernus? Take care of yourself. Goodbye. Did you tell your family about Sophia?
I thought about it, but I figured that it's not a bad thing to believe that you come from a line of lions, even if the truth is a touch more complicated. Our family's belief that we were wronged. It gave us strength to make something of ourselves.
And what do you think of Sophia?
King Arlen sounded like a right nasty piece of work. Sophia was branded a traitor. She consorted with blood mages. But in spite of it all, I think she was a hero.
The keep looks a lot different.
We've a big family. When you were away, we all pitched in. Hard to believe there were undead, demons, and worse around here, right?
Yeah, the keep looks really pleasant now. Any trouble with Avernus?
Haven't heard a peep from him. Seems to like keeping to himself. But I keep telling the children to stay away from the tower.
Yeah, I do think that is a good thing. I'd like to see your wares.
Certainly.
Now then, what do you have? Ooh. Okay, not as good as I thought at first, but oh, we need health stuff. We need so much health stuff. Thank you. And the lessers. Oh, that's good. Okay. How many lesser? Oh, we've only got 16, so I think I will grab these 10. And nothing else really that I'm too interested in. Ooh, okay. Well, I want the flasks. Again, I mentioned before I go into the deep roads, I want to just craft a load of lyrium and health potions. We don't need corruptor agents. We need concentrators, though. Yeah, I think that's really all I want to buy from you. I'll sell you my acid flask. And the quartz and the malachite, as I don't need those, I believe. Excellent. We also have a party storage chest, finally. But I don't really need to put anything in there, so yeah, that's nice to finally get that. I won't have to be quite as on top of keeping my inventory in check. Oh, we got some deer down there. Oh. Nice. The animals have returned, and a boatload of ravens. You doing all right?
Our family owes you a great deal.
Okay. And an owl. Lots of birds knocking about over here. And a dog. Now the person that I really want to talk to is Mikhail over here.
You? You're the warden? My family owes you. Any weapons I make, I will sell you for a discount.
Can I see your wares? You're Levy's brother. Not much of a family resemblance. You're a weaponsmith then. In my travels, I found this strange metal in a crater. Well, yeah, the star metal. We got that almost at like the beginning of Artin's journey. She's just been carrying around this hunk, and now we've finally found someone that can forge it into something. Now, before I actually get to that, I want to go through the other questions. You're Levy's brother? Not much of a family resemblance.
I have a family full of traders living a soft life, getting fat. I chose to learn the way of metal and stone. It keeps me strong.
I think Artin, as a dwarf, could respect that. You're a weaponsmith, then?
Indeed. I have spent my life studying steel, dragonbone, and more. I learned all I could in human lands, and exiled dwarves taught me more. Give me the finest metals and materials, and I can make wonders for you.
Can I see your wares? There we go. Now, what do you have? Also, if I'm being honest, because he offers to make you either a great sword or a long sword. We want a long sword, one-handed. Okay. Ooh. Damn. Some very fancy stuff here. But the battle dress of the provocateur is better. Nice. Okay.
Warden?
In my travels, I found this strange metal in a crater.
This is star metal. If you give this to me, I will craft for you a thing of legend.
How much will it cost me? A star metal longsword. That sounds perfect. I'd like a two-handed... Okay, thank goodness they specify. Let me think about it. How much will it cost me?
Nothing. My family owes you much.
A star metal longsword. That sounds perfect.
And so it shall be.
Yes.
It is done. I call this blade Starfang. May it serve you well. I must rest after my exertions. Warden?
Thank you. I'm not actually sure if we have the strength to equip this. We don't. We need 31 strength. But look at it. Look at it. So beautiful and damage-filled. I love it. Oh, yes. Okay. I'm very happy that we finally have Starfang. Now then, what next? We need to head to the Dalish, because that's where you can pick up infinite elf root. There we go. I can speak. I swear I can. Then I think you can get infinite flasks in Orzammar. I think. I'm not actually 100% sure.
Have you given thought to perhaps prolonging your life by forcing another spirit into your service?
Of course not.
I would. Of course, I am still young, beautiful, and my life is my own, while you are bound to that circle. I wonder why I asked. It would be a silly thing, prolonging your life. A waste.
Think what you will, Morrigan. When the end comes, I will go gladly to my rest, proud of my achievements. While you will see how empty your life was. You will realize that because you never had love for others, you never received love in return. And you will die alone and unmourned.
You speak of meaningless things. I need no one to mourn me, old woman.
More's the pity.
I don't know who was worse in that argument, because on one hand, Morrigan did start it. Morrigan started it with like, oh, it would be a waste to prolong your life. But then Qwinn goes in with like, no one loves you. You're going to be unmourned. And Artin's just sitting in front like, I love Morrigan. Morrigan is my friend. I will mourn her. So right there, you're talking bullshit, Qwinn. Oh, I like Qwinn. Please don't get me wrong. I do like Qwinn. But the fact that she believes she is always right, and, you know, this was mentioned in the comments. Raylis? I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce your username. I'm very sorry. But Raylis mentioned that they were very frustrated that Qwinn's entire attitude is that you're only disagreeing with me because you're young and inexperienced. And when you reach my age, then you're going to realize that I was right all along. And I agree with them. It's a super frustrating trait. I like it because it makes Qwinn unique. She's not just some old biddy. She's an aggravating old biddy. But you know what I mean.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield.
I would like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but I have plenty that you may need.
Give me all of your elf fruit. All of it. Literally. Elf fruit. 99. 99. Okay, so we have 2 stacks of lyrium dust. I'll pick up 3 stacks of elf fruit. We need concentrator agents. And they don't have any flasks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that all of the flasks are in Orzammar. I'm pretty sure. Bodan might have some flasks. I do need to go back to party camp anyway. I mentioned before that Oh, I'm guessing that it's not stacking because we just bought it. Okay. But yeah, I mentioned that I want to have another round of party camp talks before we head into the deep roads. So I do need to go back and, sell him some stuff, so... Yep, to party camp.
All right. I guess I really don't know how to ask you this.
Oh my god. I thought we would trigger this. Oh god, Alistair. Okay. Ask me what. Are you sweating? Is this very important? Oh god. Okay. Artin doesn't know what's coming. So Alistair's come up to her and said something that's really quite serious. And he appears to be very nervous. Yeah, I can see her asking number 2. Are you sweating?
No, I mean, yes. I mean, I'm a little nervous, sure. Not that this is anything bad or frightening or... Well, yes. Oh, how do I say this? You think it would be easier, but every time I'm around you, I feel as if my head's about to explode. I can't think straight.
Oh, thanks a lot. Pull yourself together, will you? That's very sweet. I feel the same way. I don't think she'd say number 2. Because Alistair's trying, I think she can get it, he wants to ask me something. I really don't know what he's trying to ask me, and it's kind of eating him up a little. And, this is, a casual setting. We're in camp. So I don't think she'd be like, pull yourself together. Stop trying to proposition me on a battlefield, Alistair. It's not the time. I don't think she'd say number 1. It's between 3 or 4. Does Artin feel the same way? She loves him. Don't get me wrong, when I say that, I don't mean that Artin doesn't love Alistair. She does love him. But I think Artin's just not a very emotional person. I don't think. She's very contained. And, she feels emotion in appropriate amounts. That's the best way I could put it. So while I do think occasionally, she'll, they'll be fighting and she'll see Alistair decapitate an enemy and she'll look at him and be like, that's my man. I don't think she gets the way Alistair gets. You know, this kind of dizzying, like, oh, I'm so tongue-tied. Oh my god, what do I do? That's very sweet.
Here's the thing. Being near you makes me crazy. But I can't imagine being without you. Not ever. I don't know how to say this another way. I want to spend the night with you, here, in the camp. Maybe this is too fast, I don't know, but I know what I feel.
Even though I'm not human like you, you want to spend the night, are you sure? I thought you'd never ask. Here, in my tent, that's not very special. This is a little sudden, Alistair. Oh. Not number 4. I think as a dwarf, and given that, you know, like, in Artin's culture, it's this, you know, like this, you know, like, we're having fertility issues. We need to be making babies as much as possible. I don't really think that Artin views sex as, like, a really, like, oh, it's a special thing. She's like, it's a thing. Don't, like I said, she's not the kind of girl to be, like, pushed into doing something faster than she's ready to do it. But, you know, it's just, like, a fact of life for her. It's like, we get encouraged to do this in Orzammar because, you know, we're fighting the Darkspawn and we're slowly dying in the dark. So not number 4. Not number 3. As I said, Artin is quite slow-paced, and she won't be rushed, and she's... Artin isn't gonna sleep with someone if she doesn't love them. I think that's Artin's prerogative. Like, she's not like Zevran or my Tabris, who was very much like, free love, having fun all the time, yes. She's not like that. She doesn't view sex as sacred, but she's kind of like I won't be rushed. So not number 3. Oh. I'm pondering number 1, if I'm being honest. How do I put this? I don't think it's something Artin would have ever really thought about. Or Artin is very proud of being a dwarf. I'm second guessing myself here. Damn. I think maybe, you know, like, all the times she's had to run over to the stump so that she's at Alistair's height so that they can kiss. That's what I'm going with. It's not that Alistair sinks into the ground, it's that Artin runs over to the stump chair. I think maybe that would have given her pause to think, like, okay, let's think analytically. How is this going to work? Is this something Alistair would be interested in? Because of the height difference? Because we're different species? Oh. I've never really pictured Artin being insecure. She's a princess. She's an Idukan. She was raised to be very proud of these things. And I think in all of her time on the surface, she's kind of kept that very close to her heart. But now Alistair's, like, weaseling his way in. He's, like, nudging Balin out of the way, going, like, no, this is my spot. I'm here. And I think that's maybe giving her pause to be like, oh no, is this a thing he'd be interested in? Yeah, I'm gonna go for number 1. Even though I'm not human, like you.
Especially because of that.
My boy! I love him so much. I love him so much. Okay, calm down, Callista. It's fine. Yeah, like, not 2 or 3. Is this a little sudden? They've had feelings for each other for a very long time. they have confessed their love. I think if they hadn't confessed their love, then I think Artin would be like, I'm not too sure about this. But they have said that they love each other. So I don't think this is too sudden. You want to spend the night? Are you sure?
I wanted to wait for the perfect time, the perfect place, but when will it be perfect? If things were, we wouldn't even have met. We sort of stumbled into each other. And despite this being the least perfect time, I still found myself falling for you, in between all the fighting and everything else. I really don't want to wait anymore. I've never done this before. You know that. I want it to be with you. While we have the chance. In case...
Don't talk like that. There will always be time later. Artin can't promise that. Artin can't make that promise. No need to say anything else. I agree. I thought you'd never ask. No, I don't want to do this. No need to say anything else. I agree. Oh god, what is this? Oh god. Alistair, where are you putting your head? Oh god, that glitch.
You know, according to all the sisters at the monastery, I should have been struck by lightning by now.
I'm sorry, I'm not saying anything. I'm just trying to figure out what to say. That scene always strikes me as so awkward. I'm very glad that in the later games, in, you know, Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition, the sex scenes aren't quite so awkward as that. And the music doesn't help. They could have played some sexy music that a woman, you know, da, da, da. Like, I always wanted a mod where it replaces the lady with that do 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 do, you know, the saxophone music, and then the camera just pans and there's Severin in the background with the saxophone. I always wanted a mod that did that, but I know I will never get that wish. Okay, what did you say, Alistair? According to all the sisters at the monastery, I should have been struck by lightning by now. That's so. It could still happen. Not for that performance. That's so.
Yep. Lightning first, then the end of civilization as we know it. I'm a bad, bad man. You do realize the rest of our little party here is going to talk, right? They do that.
Let them talk, I don't care. Why are you going to tell them? First smart comment, and I feed them to the Darkspawn. You know what? I think if someone did slag Alistair off, I think Artin would be like, I'ma kill him. Like I said, I do think that Artin really does love Alistair, and again, this was something else that Rayless, again, I apologise if I'm not pronouncing your username correctly, I'm terribly sorry, but they brought up the fact that Artin loves Orzammar, but where does that leave Alistair? And I said this at the time, if Artin had to choose between Orzammar and Alistair, I don't know what she'd do. But I think the love Artin has for Alistair and for Orzammar, they're very different. And I don't think I can explain what that difference is. I don't think Artin could explain that difference. But she loves them both, and I think if anyone hurt Alistair, I think she would I think she would go full on rage mode. Because I don't think... Artin has never experienced this kind of feeling before, this kind of love. You know, she loves her father, she loves her home. But there's something fiery about her love for Alistair. I've mentioned this before. I see Artin very much like the stone that surrounds Orzammar. It's sturdy and beautiful, but it's cold. Cold and hard as diamonds. And that's kind of how I view her. And then along comes Alistair, and there is this fire in her chest that Artin really has never experienced before. First smart comment, and I feed them to the Darkspawn.
See? This is why I love you. So, what now? Where do we go from here?
I really don't know. We have a Darkspawn horde to defeat. Why should we go anywhere? We stay together no matter what happens. We have a Darkspawn horde to... Hard. I'm going Irish. Excuse me. We have a Darkspawn horde to defeat.
You're so practical. You make me proud. All right, I get the hint. We have a lot to do, right? And we should do it. Before we go, have I told you that I love you? I did. Well, it won't kill you to hear it again, will it?
Just get moving. I love you too. No, but I might kill you. I love you too.
See? Was that so hard?
I could make an inappropriate joke there, but I won't. Oh, Alice. I love them so much. I think they're so cute. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay. Now then, I only have 3 minutes left on my timer, so I think inventory management would be good. Okay, let's see. I can't equip the Idukan family shield, but to be fair, I'm not that far away from it. I'm also not that far away from Starfang. I think I'm at like 27 strength, you know, what with, you know, the key of the city, you know, boosting my strength and all of that. So I'm only like a level and a bit away from Starfang. Yeah, nothing really for Artin. Alistair, can you? You can't. Oh dear. Oh, but he can equip the Bulwark of the True King. Fantastic. Yeah. Let's put that on you. Very nice. Templar armor is still better. And... ooh. Astorian's Might would be a very good upgrade. Yeah. We'll give that to him. As I said, I'm only a level and a bit from Starfang, so that's fine. He's all right for, you know, whatchamacallit, accessories. This is grand. Okay, yeah. Morrigan. Morrigan is fine. Qwinn is also fine, I'm pretty sure. Except, you know what? I'm gonna swap out their rings. Because I'm pretty sure that Morrigan has more things that do spirit damage. Where is it? Frost Shear. There we go. And Morrigan, you can take Dream Sever. Excellent. Sten is alright for weapons and his equipment. Yep, he's grand. Zevran, I'm pretty sure I give him the Shadow Belt. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Where are my notes? Notes. If they load. Come on. There we go. Yes, I give Zevran the Shadow Belt. Thorin is a-okay. Liliana. And I don't think there's anything better. Oh, excuse me, forgot to check Zevran's equipment. Let's see. No, nothing for him. I like to give Zevran Blight Blood just for the poison venom. I think that suits him so much. Liliana is fine. Shale is fine. And that brings us back to me. Okay, in the next episode, Alistair, please stop warming your hands on my chest. Okay, in the next episode, we will have another round of party camp talks. We'll also be selling stuff with Sandal and Bodan. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.